OP! We got OP.
He punched me in the arm.
Did I?
Yeah, he's so excited he punched me. It's nice. How's it going, YouTube? CVH here.
What's going on, YouTube?
We can both do our intros.
At the
It's
same
both of our
time.
channels, you know?
Yeah.
If you're seeing this on my channel, you've already seen my match against Kieran Chase.
And if you're on channel Earth Power, you've already seen the video blog. And if you haven't seen either or, check out both of our channels.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool, you know?
Yeah. Channel Earth Power, channel CVH Music.
Well, where do we... Okay, where do I should probably get this up, you know?
Yeah.
All right.
Where to begin?
Where to begin? Well, let the tournaments begin is the name of the update on the Kaijudo website that happened today. So pretty much, since the original announcement that we were getting Kaijudo in the first place all those months ago, this is like the biggest announcement we've gotten.
It's like a month and a half ago they announced that we were going to get some form of organized play in January.
I mean, this is the biggest announcement since we've announced that we were getting the game.
Yeah, this is huge. This is like the players.
That's what she said.
The players have been asking for this for months. I mean, literally like a couple months after the game started, everybody started complaining. We want OP. We want this to be competitive. Like, and this will be the perfect game. And I guess Wizards was hesitant at first to give it to us right away.
They seemed to be after a crowd that was younger than this crowd was.
Yeah, I mean, they were targeting it towards children and gearing it towards, like, the older generation, towards their Magic base. But then they realized, you know, I think in the back of their minds, like, that was everyone's initial mindset for how they were going to do it. And then what Wizards really had planned was they wanted to build a grassroots base for this game. They wanted to bring players in, have them enjoy the game, like, really just, like, kind of get it out there, more or less, before they announced organized play.
Well, let's tell them what they announced before people X out of the video.
Right. Okay.
All right, so celebrate sets in style with the Kaijudo set premiere is the first format they announced.
Yeah, this link will be down below, by the way, if you want to follow us along here in the video.
Yeah.
We'll be going over each
So
part of the
let's
article.
give you 5 seconds to click that.
Okay.
I think they've got there.
Yeah.
We got there.
We're there.
Kaijudo set premiere. The first set premiere is on March 16th for Dragon Strike and Furnace.
Which we know.
Yeah, head to your local participating WPN store, which we should probably do to make sure they're going to do it at King's.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah,
Cool.
It's a free casual event open to fans of any level. Don't forget to bring a friend, of course. You get a first look at the new cards. It's like an in-store celebration that you won't want to miss with every new Kaijudo expansion set. And additional set premieres will take place on the first Saturday after a Kaijudo expansion.
After?
Yeah, first Saturday after, yeah.
So I think, when does Dragon Strike actually come out? I guess that would be that Tuesday, whatever that day
A couple
would
days
be.
before the 16th.
Yeah. So when Dragon Strike comes out, they're going to give us this premiere, and it's basically just a big league kit to get a whole bunch of people into this game. So, well, and we already sort of knew about that. They announced all of this in a pamphlet or flyer that they gave out back when and this was part of the thing that actually said, hey, expect an OP announcement in January.
And of course, I'm sure like the local stores will be holding their own tournaments that day too. You know, locals or nothing.
Exactly. So get with your WPN stores and definitely make sure they're doing this. And if they're not, get them to. Like all it takes is them asking their Wizards rep. So.
This is pretty much like the first thing that's going to happen to jumpstart into organized play in like a month and a half, I guess, is when this set releases. So that's something to look forward to for sure. Tell them about the Duel Days.
Yeah, Duel Days. Set premieres aren't the only thing. Starting April 5th, they're launching Kaijudo Duel Days, which is a weekly tournament where basically you show up, and this is, I guess, following along the lines of League. Like, I know at most of you guys' leagues, you're hosting tournaments, but now they're, like...
Supporting tournaments.
Supporting and actually, like, giving you... Wizards themselves are actually, like, going to do something about these tournaments.
Tournaments aren't anymore like a thing you do on the side at League. They're like an actual duel day. This is a thing. You're playing a local, and it's awesome.
You're coming to a tournament, and you're going to have a chance to basically earn promos, and starting with, I guess these are going to be dedicated promos outside of League kits. And
it's supposed to be a different day than League, is what your shop can do. Or your shop could run both on the same day. It doesn't really matter. But
exactly. And they're giving us new promos, Dorado, Golden Dragon, and Billion Degree Dragon.
Which have been spoiled.
Yes, the links will be down below. They spoiled them on the Facebook page, and they put them up on... Have they put them up on the Kaijudo.com? I don't think I've seen them on there. Yeah,
I don't know. They're probably on the wiki by now. But
yeah, but they're on the wiki. They're on the Facebook, so definitely go check them out. They're pretty cool. And the day and time will be determined by your store and all that, so definitely get with them and make sure, again, that they're doing these so they can get the promos, ask about your...
Yeah, you've got to tell your local stores and everyone else you know about this to share it and advertise it, because even though we finally have the organized play that we wanted for months now, we're still growing the game, and the stores are an integral part of that.
Yeah.
So yeah, ratings and rankings. This was a surprise.
Yes, this was huge, because I didn't think they were going to do this not only did we not think that they were going to do this at all because of legal reasons for taking information, but I also just didn't think they were going to do it. Like, if they were going to do it, they weren't going to do it this early. So this came as a huge
So basically,
surprise.
for Duel Days, the Duel Day season is like a month. It runs from like April to April 30th, you know, and the start of the next season is May 3rd, and they're adding a ratings and ranking system to that season. With each sanctioned tournament you participate in, you earn ratings, which feed into a system that recognizes the top most active players. You all know how ratings work. It's basically that.
Yeah.
But they like reset every month, so it gives new players
So-
a chance to be on top.
Question: it says the first season runs through April 30th. So is that starting now?
No,
Or is that's going to
starts in
start with
April.
Duel Days on
Start- yeah,
April
yeah.
5th. So basically, this is giving you, not only are they hosting these tournaments, but these tournaments that they're hosting are actually going to be rated, and you're going to get ranked based
So
on
you
how
can,
you do
yeah,
at
you
these
can go
tournaments.
online, check your ratings, and maybe they'll do like special things for higher ranked players. Who knows?
Yeah.
But that's pretty cool.
So I guess I was about to say something earlier. I guess they could have like reversed that order, talked about ratings and rankings, and then Duel Days.
Yeah, I like the order.
So, but yeah, basically, we're getting a ranking system now, and it'll go into these promos and the Duel Days and all that fun stuff. So those two link up perfectly.
Yeah, but oh my God, you can't forget one of the biggest things.
Oh yes.
Oh my
so
God.
now
Rise to the challenge, you two.
if local tournaments
God.
weren't enough with ranking for that little
You're scratching your head again.
small, I'm in
Yep.
a super
God.
thing, but I'm
No.
channeling my inner Earth.
This is gonna be a
But,
GIF. Someone's gonna make it.
But Kaijudo Master Challenge, KMCs.
Yeah. For the purpose of all my future videos and all my future articles, I'm going to call the Kaijudo Master Challenge KMC because the tournament structure is not legitimate until it has an acronym.
Okay.
And KMC makes sense.
Fair
So,
enough.
KMCs.
Use KMCs as games.
That's the Kaijudo Master Challenge, KMCs.
Yes. So we're getting our local tournaments that we're going to get ranked at, and then on top of that, starting, I guess, what was it, May 3rd, which I guess would be the second season for.
Duel Days.
For Duel Days.
Oh, that's right when the
Yeah.
rankings start too. Wow,
So-
May's going to be a
yeah.
crazy month, you
Oh, yeah.
guys.
So they're going to get our initial rankings, and then May 3rd, the gates open, and we get KMCs, which are basically.
Think regionals.
Yes, for those of you who have played at bigger tournaments and in other
different
card
games,
games, these are basically bigger tournaments held at specific locations
At
throughout.
specific card shops, and they're held at local stores around the country.
Yes.
Yeah, so.
So, and they're going to be held through. Let's just talk about this the way
Let's
they
just
laid
read
it
it.
out. Yep.
The Kaijudo Master Challenges will be hosted in 24 select WPN stores nationwide through May 3rd, from May 3rd to June 30th. Those sanctioned tournaments, they are sanctioned with the ratings and stuff, will follow the same deck construction rules and format as the Kaijudo Duel Days, so basically like a bigger local with even greater rewards. Tell them the rewards!
So-
Oh God!
When you join a Master Challenge, you'll be asked to choose a civilization. When you place in the top of your I guess this part was okay.
This is sort of like
So
a raffle type thing, just like
Right.
a fun thing to do on the side of the tournament, you know?
Right.
But
So you'll be asked to choose a civilization. If you place in the top of your civilization, you'll earn a civilization theme. So say I pick like fire, no one else picks fire, and I get 4th place. Or
no one else ahead of you picks
say
fire.
like I pick fire, CVH picks fire. I get 4th place, he gets 5th place. I would get the reward for picking fire since that was like my civilization and I made it the farthest with fire.
But the loot isn't just for top-ranking players. If you choose the same civilization as the winner of the entire Kaijudo Master Challenge tournament,
Yeah.
you'll receive prizes as well.
So say
like,
I chose.
Say I chose water. I want to be in top for once. In this
Okay.
scenario.
Say
I chose water and I win the whole KMC.
and I chose water and I finished last at the KMC.
He gets a prize pack.
Yay!
All right.
So
And check in with your local retailer for event days and times. And I guess probably the website they'll update some days and times
So,
too. So
we talked about greater rewards, and here's where it
the
happens.
greatest of awards.
Emerge a champion, the Kaijudo Championship.
In those 24 KMCs, if you get top 2 in the actual tournament itself, you get an invitation to the ultimate tournament event, the Kaijudo Championship, held in Seattle in
This
August. The winner from each Kaijudo Master Challenge will earn...
Travel to the event. They're going to fly you out there if you win these KMCs. So with 24 KMCs being held, there's going to be a total of
24 people
24
getting trips.
people that are getting paid trips to go to out to Seattle.
And
to
then
head to this
24
challenge.
people who also have invites. So let's say
Yeah.
you go undefeated all day and lose in the finals and you can't make
Yes.
any more KMCs, you still are able to bring yourself and play and do all the cool stuff that anyone else can do.
Exactly. So a total of 48 people total are going to be able to
Total
go. A total
Yes.
of 48 players are going to be able to go to this huge Kaijudo Championship that's going to be held in Seattle. Because, again, top 2 players, but only the first place is getting paid travel, and then second place will get out.
On the first day, all the players get to from all over North America will be able to meet face-to-face with the people who create Kaijudo and get to add their own voices to the mix, which is super awesome, like help them create cards and mechanics perhaps. And on the second day of the event, the actual like tournament happens to determine the Ultimate Kaijudo champion.
Where the 48 people face off, and there will crown a winner.
Truly going to be a historic event.
Yes,
historic.
indeed.
I don't know.
Historic. Yes.
A historic and historic grammar. I write articles, you guys. The final winner of the Kaijudo Championship tournament will return home in style.
Yes. An exclusive celebration event will be held at the store where you qualified at. So, say CVH qualifies
at a store in South Carolina.
That would be weird, right? Well, say you qualified our local, and he goes out there and he wins this huge tournament, and he's the best player ever.
Woo!
He's swag. When he gets back, our local, they're gonna throw us this huge event celebration because he came back and won. So we're gonna get to celebrate that.
So, yeah.
With a bunch of Wizard swag.
So basically, to sum it up, stop by your local store on March 16th with that set premiere and let the tournaments begin as we enter this first season of Kaijudo events. And this is what they have planned for us for the first sort of few months, like the next 6 months, I guess. It's going to be a crazy 6 months, and it's interesting to see, or it will be interesting to see how they expand past that.
Yep, and it all starts on March 16th with our set premiere.
Yeah, so for sure, check with your locals and all that.
Indeed. So. It's going to be... it's absolutely ridiculous. So, with that said,
at 11 minutes in,
you guys have seen the video blog
and the match,
and you saw CVH's match with Kieran Chase.
You might be
probably wondering how we got this material. Well, we got. Okay, let's give him a little bit of background real quick.
Okay, so I was doing a lot of complaining on the forums and on YouTube, like a lot, and people know this. Because that was like after the Reddit thing where we thought maybe we'll never get organized play. So I was like, hey, you guys, we should totally get organized play. But like, you know, more adamantly. And so were you, and so was like everyone else. You know,
we all got really, like everyone could notice back in December that we all just got really just...
sort of unmotivated.
Yeah, we were not happy with the way it was because we wanted OP. We wanted a reason to play the game.
So I said sarcastically on Facebook one day, hey, I want a Skype call with Kieran Chase. Alright, so we can talk about this, so I know if I'm making a good investment here.
Right.
And I got an email saying, hey, we're planning a Skype call with a few select members of the community to talk about organized play. And I was like,
sick.
Seems value.
Sick. So
we get to the Skype call.
It was myself, CVH, Corey from the Kaijudo channel, and
he's famous.
And Andy Chris.
From Gates Kaijudo.
And
Gates of Fate.
Yep. So the four of us, we held a conference call, and they brought us on. They wanted our opinions on OP. They wanted to shape OP and get, basically just get our ideas on it.
They had these plans, too. They had, rough drafts of these plans, too, that they told us.
They had the tournament structure. They were just like, how can we refine it to make it the best possible thing and exactly what you guys want? And so we threw our ideas out there, originally, they were thinking about doing it.
Who knows? Who knows, man?
So
it
wasn't going to be a big thing. But we were like, all right, let's do top two. Let's have it passed down. We'll make this work. So, and we did. We made it work. And then so they were like, at the end of the conference call, they were like, okay, so we've gotten the basic gist of you guys' ideas. We want you to come out here and
in person
just sit with us and go over this game completely, just figure out everything, and get more of our opinions, get a more detailed, I guess,
more personable. I guess it's in person asking us what we value in a card game and all that good stuff. Because apparently since we're the target audience.
Yeah, we're not only are we their basically new target audience, we're the people who are actually playing their game. Between that age range.
And the people they expect to be most interested in the
16 to 25 or whatever that age range is.
Ish, yeah.
So they brought us up and basically just sat with us for a day and a half and just took our ideas on everything. We sat with focus groups, so we just...
It was paid for.
Yeah.
And we got catered food. Look, after 6 hours of sitting in the middle seat, there was vomit on the first plane and a cat behind me. An actual cat. I felt so bad for the cat. And there was 2 seats in front of me. Southwest Airlines was keeping it classy, all trip. You already know.
At the end of the video blog, I just remember you hearing we sort of mentioned the plane ride for half a second, and then I started talking. You were like, "There was a cat."
But there
was
was
just
a
so
cat.
upset. It was just the worst.
And that was the first 2 hours. There was like 4 more hours. We got there.
That plane ride had.
And just to sit there in the first hour of us being there and eat make your own tacos with Corey, Andy, you, Kieran Chase, Ryan Miller, and 15 other people whose names I don't remember and whose positions I can't describe. At this table, just eating tacos and talking, in the first hour of our trip there.
Just sitting with, the head honcho,
It just validated everything.
Kaijudo and just, the cartoon guy manager,
yeah.
Chuck Arnett, the OP guy.
Chuck, the OP guy.
Yeah.
Chuck Arnett, yeah.
It's just absolutely just mind-blowing what this trip was. But, yeah, they flew us out there. We got to sit with them for a day and a half, and then they flew us back.
I can say I had fried chicken with Ryan Miller. Just sitting there talking about how good this cornbread was. It was pretty real.
And I mean, I know
they are real people, guys.
Yeah, so it was just such a great trip and such a wonderful opportunity. We said it at the end of the video blog too, and I mean, just to reiterate here, we're so thankful. I'm so thankful.
I'm thankful. Come on.
Yeah, so I know. Say it and tell them.
I'm thankful. I told them.
But
I love you guys.
The opportunity was absolutely just amazing. Just I couldn't have asked for anything more. And I mean, we as a community couldn't have asked for anything more.
It really shows the dedication. People are they haven't been interacting with the community. This is probably why they were sort of it sounds really bad, but they were interacting with us, and hopefully we helped. Hopefully we were good representatives of the community.
Yes, yes.
That's what hopefully they took away from it.
I hope you guys enjoy the OP as much and as hard as they worked on it, and that we were able to actually get down there and help shape for you guys, with you, with you.
And Carl doesn't have any of his stuff, but I have random stuff.
Oh yeah, I don't have any of my stuff with me right now, but we got a whole bunch of cool stuff from them,
just a big water spout gargoyle printout, you might have seen it in the background.
Something to frame one day.
Maybe. I probably should, actually.
I'm going to frame... Yeah, I got a bull tail, a giant printout of a bull tail. I'm probably going to frame that. You'll see that in the background.
This is a King Nautilus signed by Ryan Miller, the lead designer of Kaijudo. I thought it was fitting.
Whenever he summons this, Ryan Miller gets to draw 2 cards.
Yep, from afar. I get to call him up and tell him, hey, I attacked with King Nautilus or something.
Hey, you need to draw 2 cards.
Yeah. This is Kieran Chase, and I know it's Kieran because his signature is almost impossible to read. And I was I'll forget who this is. But it's the one I can't read, so it's Kieran Chase. He's the brand manager of Kaijudo. I played a match against him. Check it out. This is Andre Cole. It says Happy Dueling. It's kind of hard to see on a Hydra Medusa, but it's there. This is Chuck the OP guy. He sort of altered it and drew stuff.
The OP guy.
Yeah, that's who he is to me.
Be sending you cat pictures soon, Chuck.
Oh boy, with captions. And this is Ryan Miller again. I had him alter a Bombazar from Duel Masters. It's now cool. 1 mana and does not need to be put in your mana zone tapped. So that's pretty much the best card of all time.
Yeah. So, I had some cool stuff too. I don't have.
I was standing up. I could have just done this.
Yeah. I don't have anything to show you guys right now, but I got a Ryan Miller altered a Torcon for me. He made it generate 4 mana when it's put into the mana zone. So
that's a Duel Masters card, you guys.
Yeah, Duel Masters card. And then I got some Hydrobot Crabs signed by Andrea Cole, Chuck Arnett, Ryan Miller.
And I got a mat signed. I got an ARG mat. Gordy told me to bring his mat, and I got it signed by everyone, Andy, Corey, plus everyone who works there. So they were all just sitting at the table. I was sign Gorby's mat.
Yeah.
And he couldn't use it in videos until today.
Yeah, so he could finally use it. So. Happy days. Happy days indeed. This announcement was just everything. I did not expect it to be as full, I was about to say fulfilling as, I guess, I don't know if that word works.
It does,
but
I think.
I didn't expect this announcement to be just as, packed as it was.
Yeah, that's so much.
I only expected them to just maybe start announcing little bits at a time.
But no
days, KMCs, but they just threw it all at us, and now it's there, and this is happening, guys.
So you all need to tell people about it. I already told Jim to share it on Alter Reality Games' Facebook page, and I seem to generate some interest already. You see free trips, and you're I should maybe get into this game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're flying 24 people out to there just to
I
have
can
a
win
tournament.
if I won a 400-person Yu-Gi-Oh! Regional tomorrow, I wouldn't get a free trip,
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's going to be big,
pretty
guys.
insane prizes. And, pretty
gonna be
insane
big.
support.
This game is getting big. And this is only the beginning.
Yep.
Only the beginning.
We're still 2 sets in.
The sky is ours.
Yeah.
It's absolutely limitless, where we can go from here. So, expect great things. And this is going to be a fun 6 months.
Oh, check out my deck thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gavin Verhey is doing deck spotlights weekly with decks he finds in the community, and he started with mine, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So that's only Kaijudo.com.
That was your old Fire Dark Water, right?
Yeah, I think one of the versions I ran. I wrote an article about a month and a half ago, and he found it and wrote about it and linked to the article, so I was cool.
Yeah. So they're finally starting to. I guess their
Sort
blog
of
is
morph
taking.
the blog and the site to be
Yeah,
more
they're
competitive.
changing the voice, I guess, if you will. It's going to start getting more competitive.
That's
They're going
the
to
word I
start
was looking
reaching
for.
out to the community and pulling resources from us rather than just keeping it in their box. Like, one of the things we talked about while we were there is just, like, they're cooped up in their little, like, facility up there. So, like, being able to reach out to us as a community and take our ideas and get, like, our perspective on things is huge.
It was
So
very
definitely,
valuable
if
to
you
them, yeah.
ever have, like, an idea or something pops into your head in the middle of the night, like, wake up the next morning and just type it out. Put it on the Facebook. Let them know your thoughts. Like, just get it
Because they
to
have
them.
people watching on Facebook. You might think they don't listen.
Yeah, but they watch and listen to everything we do.
Which
So.
is sort of embarrassing at times, but it's also great. So,
Hey, walk with humility, man. Like,
yeah.
be proud of yourself. So be proud of what you think and who you are, and
those blooper reels.
yeah, get out there and just like let them know. Let them know everything that's going on around you, what you want to see changed, what you like, and just let them know. If there's something happening, let them know. I can only say it enough. So,
yeah.
So yeah.
Whew.
That's an update. That is an update. I hope you guys made it through. So
wow.
Check out the social links below.
Check out my channel. You better have that in the description. You never do.
Oh yeah. See, I'll put CVH's channel down there.
I'll put his
Kaijudo.com,
in the description.
as well as the. I'll actually have the link to this actual news update, and I'll put the. I'll put the link to Kaijudo.com. It's always down there.
Thank you so much.
And
yeah.
Yeah, social links, and then I guess a couple of announcements. Like, I'm still doing the 1,000 subscriber thing, so if we get there, with now with this OP stuff going on, I mean, I'm only gonna have so much more that I can give you guys.
We're expecting big increases in our subscriber counts. Don't disappoint.
So I've got that 1,000 subscriber thing. I'm gonna be giving away a whole bunch of stuff. I've already got like a bunch of sealed product, the battle box, like just a whole bunch of cool stuff that I'll be giving away when we get there. So it's gonna be a lot. So let's get there.
Yeah,
I needed that in my life.
Thank you. Oh, you quoted the video blog.
That video blog was just too cool.
Good memories.
Like, thank you, Wizards, for everything. Again.
Everything from the opportunity to voice our opinions to the food, the whole
to this announcement that you've given us that now we can talk about and get out to the people. So thank you.
Super exciting.
And thank you to the community.
Yes,
you
the guys who are the reason that they do this.
Yeah.
And us, too. We
yeah.
were the reason.
Without us and without you and without like everybody who plays this game, I mean, I
wouldn't be playing the game.
I guess we wouldn't have anything.
Nope,
So,
probably not.
so you guys play a gigantic role, and like I said, like...
What if we wake up tomorrow
matter.
and this is all a dream and we're back doing Duel Masters content for 25 subscribers, Carl? God, that would
suck. Wow, what a
change this
just
channel
wanna
to
go
go
through last
undergone.
semester.
Oh my god.
But yeah, so guys, we'll see you. I'll have a video that myself and CVH narrated in his house the other day, so that'll have nothing to do with like we won't be talking about like anything.
But it's competitive content, which is what we do.
Right
and now, there's a reason.
What? But that'll be up probably Friday, and then we'll do league stuff, and I'm sure we'll have everybody's opinions. Excuse me. From
oh yeah, I gotta do that. I gotta keep it realer.
Yep.
I gotta make my
keeping it real.
Yeah. I keep it even realer.
Yep. If one thing Karen Chase told us is so true, it's just like be honest. Like be completely honest in everything. Like
that's what my communication professor was telling me too. In order to live powerfully, you need a commitment to the truth.
Yep.
It's the most important thing.
I mean, if something's bugging you and something just isn't right, like let Wizards know. Just let them know what they can do to make this a better game for you. And yeah, so I've said that like 800 times already. So let's end this video. Let's sign off.
Don't even know how.
Thank you, Wizards. Thank you, community. Thank you, everybody else out there who makes this game just as awesome as it is and as awesome as it's about to be.
Yep. Thank you for thank you to all of our subscribers.
And the many more to come.
Just everyone who loves playing this game. So,
indeed.
I hope to see you all at KMC's.
Oh yeah.
And it feels so good to say that.
It's gonna be so cool. Cannot wait.
Oh
So,
boy.
we'll see you guys next time.
Peach.
Peach.